got the live chat room open, and that's that. I'm at work repricing some games. I gotta fix the shelves, all that stuff. I'll be here for a little bit, not too long. Callisto Protocol for some reason was $44.99 on the shelf. It's a $12 game. Yeah, I know, right? What's going on, Frank? Shout out to Frank. Ooh. Nice stickers. A clerical error. Alright, good. That's off. Ooh, they might not take it, Frank. It's day one edition. If it's on the website, I still can't take it. That's fixed. There's a bunch of Xbox One games I never fixed the prices on. Yeah, Modern Warfare is still $54.99. Not good. This game's like $20. Oh, that fridge, Frank, is driving me nuts. Stevie Mac, what's up, man? We have two of these. Let's say we have one. I'm sorry, sir. This game doesn't exist. I can't take. Yeah, I know. I'm guessing it's in the settings somewhere. Trying to wipe my systems clean right now. Yeah, go to if it's Xbox, go to System or Console, and it should be the first one. Reset this console, and then when you select that, make sure you select Delete Everything. Now remember, Stevie Mac, you get an extra $25 if you trade in the Series X or S. And then if you trade in games, you get a 40% bump only on the games. Which is what I did, and I got $800 worth of credit. I traded in a bunch of games that weren't worth shit. They were worth like $4 a piece. But it bumped it up so much that I was able to get... I didn't pay a dime. We got the Pro and the disk drive. Yeah, go to settings, like I said, go to settings, console or system, and then go to reset this console, and then select just delete everything. Oh, God. That thing is fucking loud, man. I want to throw that soda machine out. I want those Pop-Tart ice cream sandwiches. I didn't even know they had those. Thanks for the info. Luckily, I still have the boxes. You don't need the box unless you're selling it. GameStop doesn't care about the box. They're going to throw the box out. You can actually sell the box on eBay for like 20 bucks. You can actually make more money doing that. You know that? If you want to deal with that. If you want to just get rid of it, then give them the box. But they throw the box out. They use a shitty box. I still have the boxes for all mine, but I plan to bring them here one day and sell them. My garage is filled with PlayStation boxes. I'm not even kidding, man. Like, I gotta figure out what I'm doing. I still have the boxes for those Slims I got rid of. Immortals Phoenix Rising is still $35. Wow. I didn't realize that these games were still on the shelf for high prices. I don't know why. We're not giving $10 for this shit. This game not worth shit. Those Pop-Tart ice cream things look awesome. Yeah, well, we're having that slumber party next week, so, I mean, pretty much anything goes. Except we're not getting fast food. Like, we're not doing that. But little snacks, yeah, we could do that. I mean, it depends. I haven't had fast food in almost 2 years, so I want to keep it that way. I want to keep my streak. You keep the box if you want to sell it to, like, you know, if you want to sell on Marketplace or Craigslist, but it seems like GameStop's giving more money than that, so I might as well get rid of them. So Stevie Mac, you'll get 412 plus 25. So you're gonna get like 437 for the machine, which isn't bad, man. You get most of your money back. Get out of it. So what I'm doing is we have our stickers on here. Sometimes they don't come off all the way, so you get packaging tape. You just pull off the remaining residue. Usually comes right off. So you don't pour chemicals on here and shit. Stuff usually comes off pretty quick too. They sell stickers that just come off. The problem is you get like no stickers and you got to pay more money for it. Whereas if you get the ones that stay on, you get more stickers for less money. So I mean, you know, I'm not made of money here. I paid like $380 after tax for my Series X. I'm making money. Oh, there you go. That's the way to go then. Hey man, I made money on that Series. The Series S I traded. Someone brought it in last week. Oh, sorry, probably 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. Might have been 2 weeks ago. I don't even remember. They brought it in. I traded the whole thing in. I paid $80 for it. They took trading credit. I brought it over there and I sold it for $245 because after it was $220, they dropped it to $220. I told you guys, but then the extra $25 on top of that, so it was $245. All right, good. Yeah. These repriced. Agents of Mayhem. Oh shit! This game's like $1. Well, this label peeled right off. When I got the Pro, I made money on the Series S because I paid $150. Yeah. You know, I want to get rid of my Series S's, but if I get rid of them, I'm never going to buy them again. So I don't know if that's a good thing. Because I had the screens for them. So I don't know. Agents of Mayhem is like $5.99. Milkman, how you doing? There might be a cheap pop tonight. I don't know. I haven't talked to Nick. Agents of Mayhem. It's repriced. Watch Dogs Legion. I'll do that after. I gotta go in order here. Duck Dynasty. That's the same price. It should be right here. A&E Duck Dynasty. The Falconeer. How much is this shit going for? $1? What's going on? Jamie, what's up, buddy? This game is a $10 game. Well, that's the UK version. So used and complete, it's $15.99, but brand new, it's $11. What sense does that make? Nick Gamer, what's up, man? That's used price. This is new. New price. Oh, guys, what's going on? Which Watchdogs? Legion. I have 2 copies of Legion. They were, I think, mine and Frank's. Alright, good. So Falconeer is fixed. I gotta reprice these games. They're on the shelf and they're expensive. I don't know why. I guess during lockdown I never repriced these things. Alright, go to used. Let's do Legion. I have it for $30. Yeah, it's totally not $30 anymore. People are probably like, this guy's on crack. $10. Okay. Very nice. I think Sony's going to raise prices tomorrow. That's why I bought the Pro today. I was like, I got to get it before they jack up the price again. I bought the 10th Pro just in case. In case something happens to one of mine. At least I got another one. Or if I decide to put it somewhere, at least I have access to one. That was it, man. No more PlayStation Pros after this. It's over. 10 is the magic number. Then in June, we got the Switch 2. And that's it. No more consoles this year. There is no win. They won. The minute Indiana Jones and Gears of War went to PlayStation, they won. They're going to make money. When GTA comes out, that's going to sell 1 million PlayStations. Even at the higher price, because people want to pay GTA. They want to play GTA. Pay GTA. They want to do that too. Sony is the king. They're the winners. Yeah, we talked about that last night. It's a piece of shit. The savior of gaming, that Asus handheld. Hey, I hope all those Xbox guys buy it, and then it breaks on them, and then they got to deal with Asus like everyone else does on PC. Mental 9R had 2 4090 Asus cards that melted. And Asus told him, go fuck yourself. He spends all that money and the company tells him that. Sounds like a great company. And all this shit breaks anywhere. He had a motherboard from them die. He's not the only one. Yeah, it's Asus, yeah. That handheld will be 1,000. PlayStation's flawless victory. There you go. Out of the 10 Pros, how much of them have... They're all open, except for the 10th one. Here's the thing. You know why I have so many of them? Because they're in every room in the house. Dude, it's not like I'm buying these things and I'm sitting on them. Like, they are connected to every room in the house. My wife has a Pro. When she's streaming on her PlayStation, that's a PlayStation 5 Pro. She has her own Pro. I have a Pro in every room in the house, except for the bathroom and the living room. And the bedroom. The bedroom, I have a Series X. Wait, that's what they said, or just paraphrasing? Yeah, the 10th one is in case something happens, or hey, if I decide to like make a kiosk, I have one. You know what I mean? Even though I have the banned PS5 on that kiosk. I should have Fred trade that one into GameStop. You know the banned PS5 still gets updates. You just can't log into PSN, but it gives you the system update because they don't want you hacking it if there's a firmware vulnerability. So they'll ban you, but they want you to stay updated. And you can get game updates. If there's a game update on the game that's installed on there, it'll download it. So they'll keep you up to date. No. No, man. They're in every room in the house. That's why I did all that, man. I got 2 in the room locked up for the birthday parties. I got one on the 85-inch TV, and I got one for this TV. That's here. And then at home, I have them in the other rooms. They're hooked up and ready to go. That's why I have too many Xboxes, because they're hooked up in every room. Like, they're ready to go. If I'm in the movie room and I want to play Xbox or PlayStation, I can play it. If I'm in the room, my streaming room, I have my streamers, and then behind me I have the 65-inch LG OLED, and I got a Series X, and I got a PS5 Pro on there. In case I don't want to play online. If I don't want to stream and I want to play, I could do that. The basement, same thing. 65-inch OLED, and I got all the systems hooked up. I don't fuck around, man. Listen, I don't have kids or nothing, so I can do this stuff. I don't gamble, I don't drink, I don't do any of that crazy shit. But I have games all over the house, because if I want to play a game, I'm ready to go. So it's not like bragging or anything. I'm just letting you guys know that I have all that stuff. And that's why I have it, because it's literally in every room. I have not seen that, but if it's like a no-name brand, fuck it. It's not worth it. Remember when people dumped banned 360s at GameStop? Bro, the guy at GameStop told us the controller was no good. It had drift. We brought it to this one today, and the girl was like, the controller's fine. That's how fucked up that place is. But I knew it was fine, because I never had drift in that remote. When that remote came in, I tested that thing extensively. And you have the Xbox app that tells you all that shit. It's $1,000. Get the Lenovo Legion Go. Siren, what's up? The girl even touched the controller, said it was totally fine. Yeah, and I opened the other controller because that idiot. That guy just didn't want to do the trade. That guy was an asshole. Dude, when I got there, Frank was walking out with the Pro, and I was like, oh my god. He didn't even text me or nothing. I just got there, and he was walking out with it. He got the Pro and the disk drive. They became as much as PCs when they started using PC parts. That's why they're expensive. They're using actual parts. These games are priced. What am I doing? This goes here, actually. Lego Worlds. This was supposed to take on Minecraft. And it was a good game, but it just didn't take off. Sad. I think Lego Worlds had potential. Just didn't catch on. I don't think this goes for $25. No. I only have like $10 games left. It's $15 right now. It was too complicated? Alright. Well, I thought it'd be cool to play as the Lego. I streamed it for a little bit. Thought it was alright. Listen, I think Minecraft is too complicated, but it's not. You know what I mean? Minecraft, that was like our version of Legos as a kid. Well, when I was a kid. We used to play with Legos. Minecraft pretty much replaced that. Yeah, she's streaming tonight. I won't tell you what she's streaming though. I know what she's streaming. Alrighty, this has a new price. We got Man-Eater, Mass Effect Legendary Edition. All these games are like 10 to 20 bucks I got. I traded in all the good stuff. And by good stuff, I mean old stuff. What a crappy game. We know for sure now if it wasn't fully sunk. Yeah, I know they beat the FTC. I mean, come on, guys. You really thought that the FTC was going to win? They got rid of Lena Khan. Like, the minute they got rid of that lady, it was over. Captain Catch, what's up, man? I was showing all my friends the Pinky the Cat video. Oh, man. They must think we're fucking stupid over it. Well, they think that anyway, right? They must think we're always stupid. The ending had me dying with laughter. Excuse my language. You know, I did an unboxing video for the Amiibo we traded in. I have to upload that. Captain Catch, I think you'll like that ending. I was going to upload it last night, but I got so pissed off I didn't even bother uploading it. But I'll upload it today. I was up all night, guys. I was so fucking mad about what happened, I was up all night. I got like 2.5 hours of sleep. Yeah, look out for it. It's a little Easter egg for the Pinky video. Yeah, Captain Catch. Frank went this morning to the other GameStop. They took everything. And they even said, the controller wasn't broken, so I fucking opened another controller for no reason. And they said that, yeah, sometimes they have Amazon barcodes, and the guy has to type it in the system. And Frank told him, you know, yeah, he didn't want to type anything in the system, and she's like, he's supposed to. So, whatever. We got over $800. We got another Pro. We got the disk drive, and we're done. We go back in June to pick up our Switches, and we're done. I'm done with GameStop after that. Nah, they don't listen. I tweeted at them. They don't even respond. GameStop doesn't give a shit anymore. They don't care. But Frank is going to go in there tomorrow and tell the manager, the girl that we usually deal with, he's going to go in there and tell her. See what she says. But just to let her know, like, this guy's a fucking idiot. He didn't want to do the extra work. Yeah, I know. That's why people don't fucking go there, because of shit like that, man. Yeah. Exactly, Jamie on. Listen, I even told him, I said, I apologize. I thought you guys closed at 9. It's like, oh, yeah, no problem. And I was like, thanks for taking us for these trades. Because he could have told us, come back tomorrow or whatever. But, nah, he just... I had Doom Eternal, which I bought off Amazon. It had an Amazon barcode. He scanned it. It was like, oh, we don't take it. Resident Evil was from Best Buy. It came with a skin. So it had a different barcode. Oh, we don't take it. It's like, you have to type these in, man. You take them. You know how much money the company's losing when this guy doesn't take games? He's a typical GameStop employee that nobody likes. He's just a lazy fuck. And he goes, I was like, well, on your website, it says, she's like, oh, the website doesn't mean anything. I'm not a manager. I can't override the system. It's like, you're not overriding the system. You're doing your fucking job. The guy was a dick. Fuck him. Fucking piece of dog shit. He looked like Review Tech USA was like 7 feet tall. Looked exactly like Rich. But it wasn't him. This is $8. $9.99. Alright, well that's how much I'm going to sell for then. I already lost my ass on this. He was an enormous douchebag. Well, I appreciate that he took us, but, I mean, what was the point? He didn't want to do it anyway. He should have just said, please come back tomorrow. I would have been cool with that, actually. Because I made the mistake. But he turned it into this huge thing. And it's like, dude, why are you being stupid? Like, the lady who works there Is that who you joke about? No. That was the lady that tried to steal our games. That's a different one. That's the one by my house. We don't go there anymore. The one I'm talking about is by Frank's house in the mall. We go there. Alright, we got Metal Gear, The Phantom Pain. The original copy. This is not $34.99 anymore. So how much is it new? 20? That's fine. We had this before we even opened. Because it's got the original price tag on here. Alright, so this is $19.99. Print the label. It's a new price. Retail price is 20 bucks. Okay. Very nice. Richard, what's up? No, I have the Xbox One Phantom Pain. There it is. Sealed. No one's ever going to buy this shit because they made that director's cut one or whatever it's called. I got Shadow of the Tomb Raider sealed. One of the best games on the platform here. 29. It's definitely cheaper than that. Okay. How much is this brand new? 20? $50? What the fuck? Oh, that's a Steelbook edition. Okay. Well, how much is it just by itself? I'm gonna have to go to eBay. Brand new is $32.59. Get the fuck out of here. Let me use Google first. Used. This isn't used though. Alright, let me go to just eBay. See how much they sold for new. How's the quality of the mask? Oh, fuck that mask. Steelbook is $34 new. How much is just the game? Why the fuck is the Steelbook coming up? Pre-owned. Brand new, $30. Well, that's a Steelbook. Why is the Steelbook coming up? I scanned this game, the non-Steelbook. What the fuck? I'm just gonna type it in. Shadow of the Tomb Raider Xbox One. And then I'm gonna go to United States and sold. And get an idea of how much this is going for. Oh, brand new. I'm gonna go to sold. It goes for $20. Okay, that's fine. At least it goes for something. So $20. The steelbook goes for 30 to 35. Okay, got it. Yeah, I know. It's for the ladies, I guess. There's a lot of ugly ladies out there. I guess they need that damn mask. Alright, so that's $20. Battlefront is probably worth $1. The first Battlefront. Is that new or used? Buy new. How much used? $5.99. Well, that's how much it's gonna go for then, because I gotta get rid of this shit. Not 50 cents, 5 cents. It's a new reboot of Jason's mask. That looked like, I thought it was Leatherface's mask. That's what I told Frank. I was like, well, they got Texas Chainsaw shit now at Best Buy. Alright, this is fixed. We have Ghost Recon Wildlands sealed. This is the police sealed. We got Rainbow Six Siege. Siege, I think, is like a $10 game. Wildlands. Let's see here. New is 15. It's on price charting. Alright, goes for $25 on Amazon new. $25.07. I got it for $24.99. I guess that's the right price then. Let's check eBay. Again, it's brand new. New. $23.99 sold. Yeah, it goes for about 25 sealed. So, all right, I'm gonna leave that as the price. All right, I thought maybe that dropped. Okay. This is the Police 2 sealed. How much does it go for? I'm actually get the new Mafia game because it's cheap and linear. What? Apparently, his new Mafia game is going to be 50. Wildlands held its value, I guess. It's a good game, Wildlands. This is the Police 2, goes for about $12. So it dropped. No one's gonna buy this game anyway. No, it's new, not used. There we go. Alright. 2 more games price. Rainbow Six Siege, I think, is only $10. Because I think I have it for 10 on PlayStation, so why would it be more on Xbox? Nobody's even looking for these games anyway. This is why I hate when people trade in Xbox games, because they give me old ass fucking games. They don't give me anything new. Oh, complete price is $73.75. Sealed, it's $117.10. For the advanced edition. Loose price $15.95. It is used. Yeah, it's a $10 game. I don't know what the fuck price charting is smoking. For Rainbow Six Siege Advanced Edition on the Xbox One. I'm playing Last of Us 2 for the first time. Neither the gameplay or story is as good as the first. Yeah, I know. It's a tragedy. I have to play through it. I have the cheats. I beat the game on PS4 Pro 5 years ago, but I got it on PC and I gotta run through it with the cheat codes. It's installed. I was supposed to stream it, but then I got sick last month. Alright, so that is repriced. And then we have Like a Dragon with the Steelbook. This is the one that I bought. Then I got it digital, so I didn't need it. So let's see how much this goes for. It says used. That's for about $15. Alright, that's fine. The story isn't very good. The gameplay gets annoying. Goes long. Yeah, I know. And you know what's fucked up, Richard? When you do play the game, it's fun to play. But it's just you barely get to play it. It's annoying. Alright, there you go. All the Xbox games are repriced. All the games that needed to be repriced. I'll put those up on the shelf. This is for the store. This way, when somebody brings a console, I can test it. This game is easier to install. Doesn't take up much space. It just plays the game. Let's get this shit out. So we had Pokemon Brilliant Diamond on Switch on the shelf. Somebody traded in without the case, so I made a case and put it on a shelf. It's not there anymore. Somebody stole the fucking case. I think. It's not there. I looked. Because it was in the book yesterday. I traded it to GameStop. But it was in the book. I was like, why is the case out there? And then I looked back when we got it in stock. I printed the case out for it. I don't know what the hell's going on. Yeah, the game sucks. It sucks because it's a good franchise. They fucked it. I don't understand why you just didn't take that story and put it in a different... Make a new franchise out of that story. You didn't have to make it The Last of Us. You could have made it something else. They fucked that shit up, man. Yeah, the horse thing. Dude, I had to turn off the extra dialogue because her girlfriend just kept fucking... I'm looking at the map and she keeps fucking talking. I turned off the dialogue thing and it muted her. I'm trying to figure out where to go and she talks about random stuff. PlayStation's the way to go, buddy. For home consoles. PC for the win. So you got a comic book in there. Here you got Ryu and Cyclops. I have a binder, not a binder, but a little CD case that I keep the testing discs in. Yeah, it's not a good thing because no competition, man. What are you gonna do? And they're not the greatest. We all know that. I'll put it right here. So I keep all my testing discs. These are smaller games. Although this game I thought was small, it's like fucking 10 gigs. This is probably the smallest. I try to keep the smaller games for all the machines in here. This, I mean, you always have to have this one. Come on. You got RE4 on the Wii. That's, you need this to test the controls out. These are just miscellaneous. Got Switch games. And you got 360 back here. DVD. You have a PS1 game. You got PS1 stuff. MK Trilogy, Resident Evil Director's Cut. So yeah, when you get systems that come in, I pull this sucker out. If you go on games, test them with, I pull my binder. The Yapping and Last Was 2 is remastered. Yeah, I'm wondering, I brought this up last night. I'm wondering who would jump in. Now we kind of talked about it last night. If it would be Valve, that would be kind of crazy, right? I don't see them really doing that though. You see, the Steam machine just seems like a pet project for Gabe. It doesn't seem like it's like Valve's future. You know what I mean? Atari, they could, but Atari better fucking figure it out. Why the fuck are there two handguns at the start of the game? Just give us ammo for one handgun and a new weapon. Yeah, I know. That's why I'm gonna play with cheats, man. I want to run through that game. That game was torture when I played it on the PS4 Pro. That game just never ended. Richard, there's a towards the middle of the game. There's like you have to get into the hotel by like literally walking a fucking beam like 1,000 feet in the air. And it's just like you have to walk this beam 1,000 feet in the air just so you could drop down into a hotel because the door is locked. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. I want to see that fucking scene in the TV show. Guarantee you they won't have it. You play as Abby and you gotta walk this beam. And if you fall, she goes, ah! And I'm like, isn't that what we want though? We want her to fall off the fucking beam. I still have the 30th anniversary Slim PlayStations in my basement. I still have the Spider-Man Fat sealed, the Spider-Man edition. I'm trying to get rid of that thing. Nobody wants it. But on eBay, it's selling for like $1,000. I can't get rid of it. I have it on eBay for cheaper than that. Nobody wants it. One guy asked me, is it the disk drive version? They only made a disk drive version, you moron. The fuck do you think? I don't know, man. I think the HBO people are loving it. Dude, people love HBO. They just... HBO can show you the crappiest show in the world and people will rave review it because it's HBO. Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Dude, we watched the first, like, 2 episodes, my wife and I, of season 1, and we stopped. Because we got busy with stuff. We never went back. She wants to watch it. So eventually we'll go back to that, and I'll jump into season 2, I guess. Yeah, they stabbed him in the neck because everyone made fun of the golf club. That's why. It has 44% audience score. Wow. Well, how the fuck do you kill the main character? Yes. Dude, when I went to Florida as a kid, I didn't realize you had to pay for the movies. So there was always like an infomercial of this guy saying Ghostbusters 2 is now available to watch here. And I always said, you stupid guy, you stupid liar. Because I would wait and it didn't come on. I didn't realize you had to call and fucking order it. That's the issue. They still kill the main character, yeah. Yeah, I think Neil Druckmann didn't think that one out. That's why there's not a third game. He doesn't know where to go. He fucked up his whole game. Now what you need to do is you need to turn around and make that game a dream and then bring back Joel. So, I don't know if you guys heard, but David Arquette is apparently alive in Scream 7. Because he commented, David Arquette, how he can't believe that somebody leaked out that he was in the film and that wasn't supposed to get out. Oh shit. So he's not in a dream sequence. Because he said this wasn't supposed to get leaked out. If he's in a dream sequence, who the fuck gives a shit? Apparently he's not dead. So we're going to find out next year what's going on. Ugh. He was hiding in the shadows. I don't know. He was stalking his wife. Dude, this is why you don't... Did they not learn from Star Wars? You don't kill the characters off. They thought it was fucking funny. Yeah, we're going to kill off the old characters. We already have new characters. Then the new characters pieced out, and they're like, oh shit, we got to bring back the old people. You never do that, man. It's always a mistake. Have the guy get fucked up and bring him back in the next film. They shot 2 scenes where he dies and where he doesn't die. There's a scene in the hospital where Gale comes down and tells Sidney he was brutally beaten and stabbed, but he'll make it. That would actually make more sense. That he can't go to the last part of the movie because he's fucked up in the hospital. Or if you were going to kill him at the house. What the hell you kill him in the hospital for? Fucking dumb. But the hospital made sense if he lived because he was already in the hospital. You see what I'm saying? But him dying in a hospital didn't make any sense. Freaking eyebrows. What a horrible death on top of it. He got manhandled by a 90-pound woman. Yeah, I know. Majority of TV shows, Dallas was a dream, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. 10 PS5 Pros are going to go up in prices. Well, guess what? They're staying in my house. I'll sell them when the PS6 comes out. During lockdown, I sold all my Xbox Ones here. You guys know I unboxed all those Xbox Ones, and I had in my house, literally in the basement in the box. Those I was just collecting. But then when lockdown happened, everyone was looking for machines, and I said, bring them here. Like, my wife and I drove here with all the Xbox Ones and PS4s. We unloaded them all, and we got enough money to buy the new ones. Remember the sad edition, the all-digital Xbox One? I got those for like $150. I sold them for $220. Used. People were paying. They didn't care. They were like, I need a machine. Roseanne was a dream. Yeah, and they could still make the current Roseanne a dream. The one that just ended. They should have made that a dream. He survived 4 movies, only got killed by a 90-pound girl. Yeah. No, it won't go down in price. If the PS6 is $1,000, and this thing's going for $850, $900. And then, Karai, you still have people on PS4 that are saying it's still too early to buy a PS5. Like, these people are nuts. Bro, buy it now, okay? Everyone that, if you want to buy one of these things, get it now, because you don't know when the price is going to go up. I predict it's going to go up either on a Friday or a Tuesday. They might jack those prices up tomorrow. I have a feeling it's tomorrow. I don't know why. I have a feeling that it's going to happen on a Friday. I said that last Friday, and it didn't happen. I'm saying that about tomorrow. The system is about dead. Man, I don't know, man. There's a lot of crazy people out there that they think their PS4 is just fine. Just like these Switch guys. I don't need a Switch 2 because my Switch 1 is fine. It's 8 fucking years old, buddy. How fine is it? You can't play the new games on it. I don't know how GameStop is doing. GameStop Canada sold to somebody. I know that. I think a celebrity bought it or something. EB Games, which they used to have EB Games here. EB Games was the competitor to GameStop. Then GameStop bought them, and then they shipped them over to Canada. That's how we lost EB Games. If they're smart, either way, they'll lower the price. Gex Trilogy comes out June 16. No, the trade value is good. If you have a Series X, you're going to get $437. They're giving $412.50 plus $25 extra bonus credit if you trade in a Series X. So you're going to get like almost all your money back for a Series X. In Stevie Mac's case, he's going to make money because he only paid $329 for the Series X. We had Funko Land in Yonkers, which became GameStop. We had Funko Land in Yonkers. Then we had Dragon's Den. And then we had GameStop that bought out Funko Land and Dragon's Den. Because when I called Dragon's Den's phone number, it went right to GameStop. So. EB Games, it used to be called Electronics Boutique. That's the EB. They were better than GameStop. They were a more professional place. Like, you would go there and they'd be dressed nice, they would talk to you, they had PC games all over the place. Like, they knew their shit. But what happened was when GameStop bought everybody out, they started hiring these little pissant kids. And that was it. Customer service went out the window. And that's what hurt the brand. You hired a bunch of fucking people that didn't know what they were doing and didn't care. And that's why they're in the position they're in. Like that guy last night. Totally didn't care. You know? He didn't give a fuck. We have EB Games here. Well, yeah, GameStop bought EB Games here, and then they shipped EB Games over to Canada. But they just sold EB Games. I forgot who bought it. I think a celebrity bought it with his company. Who was it? Somebody just bought it. Like 2 days ago. So hopefully they fix that up for you guys, because they're not going to fix that shit up over here. We got to trade in these Xbox Ones. I have too many Xbox Ones here. I had a customer who saw us the other day in the new place that opened, and he was like, "Oh yeah, if you're able to find me a Switch 2," it's like I'm not fucking looking for Switch 2s, man. You should have pre-ordered it with everybody else. Thank God I didn't get any calls for it. I know I'm gonna get calls for it the week of release, and people are gonna come in here asking. Okay, the video didn't freeze. I gotta go home, man. I'm getting tired. I mean, I am tired. But I had to come here and get that done. I gotta check the security cameras. If you happen to stumble across a Switch 2, yeah, I know. Well, no, this is a good customer, but it's like, bro, come on, man. What are we doing here? The fact that the guy told us over there in the DG Mart, it's like, he's a good guy, but it's like, dude, we're not doing that. Like, we're not carrying the fucking Switch 2. Yes, that's good. Hey, try chicken salad on rye toast or just rye bread in general. Chicken salad sandwich on rye. Toasted or non toasted. Tastes great. Tastes good both ways, man. Try that. No lettuce. You can try it with lettuce, but I don't like lettuce on it. That is damn good. I'm telling you, hey, try both. Try it without toasted or try it toasted. You'll like it. You'll like it both ways. There's a diner by my wife's job, and we went there like 2 months ago, and I got it there. I haven't had it in so long. I was like, holy shit, this is perfect. I try not to eat bread, that's why. Hey, said any issues? What Xbox? What are you talking about? What Xbox? What is this, Frank stuff? Nice. The guy that was in here last Friday, he texted the other Frank, all the turbo graphic shit. I'll send you a picture. He might bring the shit here tomorrow. Other than chicken on rye, what goes on it, that's all I get, my man. People add lettuce and I don't. You can get French fries with it on the side. Robert Francis is the new pope. Isn't that the last guy's name was Francis? Who the fuck is this guy? Another Francis? Pee Wee Herman Francis? No. Chicken salad already has like mayonnaise and stuff mixed in it, so you're good. I'm telling you, it's just a sandwich. Get it cold and then get it toasted. You'll like it both ways. Have it with like a seltzer or water or something, and you're good. First American Pope born in Chicago. Oh man, so this guy's like a gangster? Nice, the turbo stuff is rare. Yeah, I know. And this guy doesn't really know how much his shit's worth. But then again, the guy tried to sell us all this shit that was broken, so he might be pretending he doesn't know what it's worth and then try to sell it to us broken. But I think Frank is going to tell him to meet us here tomorrow at 3. And he's going to test everything because he wants that. Frank wants that turbo stuff. He's got a turbo duo, and that alone goes for a lot of money. Looks like my nose is creased. Oh, what? It's the freaking lights. This guy got Dreamcast shit. Oh, he's got Splatterhouse. He's got a ton of shit. Dude, he's got the controllers in the box. Wow. He's got another Sega Genesis Model 1 with a Sega CD on there. Got Dreamcast games. The machine. Okay, well. Well, hopefully, this is stuff that Frank wants. Frank is going to buy a Series X for $300 to trade in. All right, I'll see you later, Frank. These Crocs keep breaking. What time is this? 2:50 already? I gotta put this stuff on the shelf, check the camera, and then I gotta leave. I'll be here for another half hour, I think. Just gotta get this stuff done. I might have to go see Fred at the supermarket. Fred is working a double shift today. Okay, so that's all set. I'm gonna fix these. My keys. Watch the road, DJ. EFGHI. LM. EFGHI. Tom Clancy. TOM. GHI. Alright, that's fixed. Alright, good. That looks good. I'm here. Let me go find out what's up with the security camera. I need that. school bus better not hit my fucking car. This Pokemon game isn't up here, right? Yeah, what happened to that goddamn case? Fucking, I don't know. I think that kid might have taken it. Who the hell knows? Who knows? That kid didn't fucking steal it. I'm gonna whoop that guy's ass. Ben, what's up? He's been a member for 1 year. Wow. Is that what it says? What did it say? What happened about my car? Oh yeah, fuck that. Extended warranty. Yeah, extended warranty on a fucking car that's already paid off. Yeah, I'll set it up now. It's not a big deal. So what I do is, I freeze over here. I connect the switch to that kiosk, so it shows. It'll show this on that TV, so people walking by will see it in the window. But I want to see if this demo goes long. It had Mario 64. Change it up. It looks like it just loops. Yeah, I know. I mean, it is what it is. You guys don't know Hulk Hogan's a fucking fraud. This is nothing new. Yeah. This guy's gonna call me, so give me a second. He says he's not free tomorrow, but Saturday. He can bring whatever we are interested to the shop. Bring everything. God damn. I'll take that Sega. Hold on, I gotta talk to this guy. All right, cool. So he bought a Series X for 300. He's going to trade it in. Who's with me here? There's not many people left here. This is still going, huh? Jamie, I'm still here. Yeah, he went to a pawn shop. My buddy, he got a Series X for 300, and then he got a Series S for 120, and he's going to trade both of them in. He got the Series S for 120, and he's going to trade it in for 245. And then the Series X he got for 300. He's going to trade it in for 412 plus 25. That's 437. It's not bad. I'm about to be out. Yeah, it's thundering and raining over here. It sucks, man. I came here with no jacket because it was like 70 degrees out. How's Mario 64's demo? Yeah, he wants he just wants credit. He might want to pick up a Switch too down the line. You know, he loves video games, but he doesn't really play them. He just collects them. Jamie, on really quick before you go. So he worked at a job that they moved the job to a different state, and they said you guys can have whatever you want. He has about 12 sealed 2080 Ti's, and he's going to bring me 4 of them. And he's got the RX 5000 Quadro cards, which he's probably going to sell. I got a 2060 in that computer in the other room. I'm going to put a 2080 Ti in there. And then my wife has a 2060. I'll probably give her the 2080 Ti. And the other 2 I'll hold on to just for backups. Yeah, it's crazy, right? He got them for free. They were going to throw them away. I don't know. I think this demo is better. Yeah, they're sealed. The Quadros are sealed and the 2080 Ti's are sealed. Brand new. He had 2 boxes of them. They're not used. They're brand new. The company bought them and had them in the IT office. If somebody's workstation went down, they just get a new card and put it in. They're sealed in the box. He had 2 boxes of them. But then when he wasn't there one day, one of the IT people took one of the boxes and gave them away to the other. It's like, fuck, man. But he got the 2080s and the Quadros. He thought he had 3070s, but he doesn't have them. Or he can't find them. And he brought all the boxes in his garage, and he doesn't know where they are. They're not sunk. Check eBay. Those Quadro cards are going for about $800 a piece. Current. They're workstation cards. The 2080s, they're going for like $600. Sealed. Yeah, I'll go with this demo. This is playing more stuff. Yeah, they're good for just to have a currently updated card, you know. I have a 2060 Super on the 85-inch. It's an older computer. And man, Silent Hill Remake, I can run that shit at 60 FPS, no problem. But the VRAM, man, it's a 6 gig card. That 2080 Ti, I think, has 11 gigs. I could use that. So I'll update that one in there. That'll be cool. Okay, good. This is good. Yeah, that's what I want. You know, Silent Hill Remake requires 8 gig VRAM, but it runs fine on the 6 gig. But I want that cushion, obviously. I'm not going to be playing it on that computer all the time, but just to load it up and fuck with it, you know? That 2080 is going to be, the 28 Ti is going to be smooth. Dude, you like how Nintendo Prime tweeted the Switch 2 is like a 2050? And it's like there was no 2050, you moron. I think that was the only choice they had back then. I think I still have it pulled up. Bro, that's a box. They're brand new. RTX 2080 Ti. 11 gigabyte 4K, 4 times, 3-year warranty. Oh, that warranty is expired, that's for sure. Yeah, they go for about 600 sealed currently. And then here's the Quadro card. He's got a bunch of Quadros. I don't know, man. We just thought that was funny. Frank sent that to me. I was like, oh shit. I don't even think there was a 2050. And if it's a laptop card, that's even worse. Who gives a shit? As long as it runs Mario Kart, I don't give a fuck. As long as it runs Zelda at 1080 60, I'm good. Or 4K 60, I'm sorry. I am good, brother. That's all I needed. Not doing that 30 FPS bullshit. I got Switch stuff over here. I got Shantae. I don't even know why I bought those fucking Shantae games. Mario Party, Smash, Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, Tears of the Kingdom, Power Rangers, Marvel vs. Capcom, Castlevania. I got the Nintendo Championship Edition with the cartridge up there. Night Trap on the Vita. Ghostbusters Spirits Unleashed Collection Edition. Apparently it's closer to Series S performance than the PS4. Alright, good. That's what we want. We want something good. We want some good stuff. I don't want no crap. This guy has a Dreamcast. The guy that has the TurboGrafx stuff that this guy wants to get. I'll take the Dreamcast. I need one. I need something. I need something for this place. We have a Dreamcast, but it's all modded out with the BIOS and everything. Nobody wants that thing. I might have to put it on the internet. But if I could get a regular Dreamcast, I think people will come in for it. Alright, take care, buddy. Thanks for hanging out. I'm probably going to head out too because I'm dead ass tired. I take it, yeah, I know. Let me check my stuff on here. I gotta send Fred the Super Nintendo photos. I gotta go fucking visit Fred, man. I gotta do this. Why doesn't it save my shit? Oh, fuck this, because it's gonna make me go get my other phone. I don't have it with me, it's in the car. The tariffs could push console prices up to 69%. Well, good thing I got the Pro today, because that's it. No more Pros. No more nothing. It's over. Alright, I gotta send Fred these Super Nintendo photos so he can list that shit on Marketplace. Let me see if I can log into this. I use the same freaking description. Go here. Listings. Ended. Did I not list that on here? I thought I listed that shit. Active. Oh, fuck. I thought I listed it. Let me just see if I can log in. I don't have my phone. My phone's in the car. God damn it. I need the description. Whatever. Let me just get the photos for Fred. All right, good. Very nice. So Gunther is going to be Goldberg's final opponent, which is kind of fucked up, but whatever. To clarify, those who got selected to invite can buy the console right now. Don't wait for the email. If you're eligible, the store will allow you to buy it. More invites will roll out. Okay. I don't even know if I can log in. Let's see. I have to log in. Sign in. There we go. They sent me a verification code. So Nintendo's letting you buy consoles? I agree. Okay. An invite is required. I thought I registered for this. Your registration was submitted on April 6th. Okay. May 13th, I can buy the controller. The controller is $65. Invite required. Alright, well, they didn't invite me yet, so. Okay, they are. You have 72 hours from the receipt of this email to complete your purchase. Alright, well, there you go. How much for the modded Dreamcast? I think it's $269. It's got a lot of shit, man. It's $269 or $199? I don't even remember. I got it over here. Right, well, this has a BIOS chip installed, so it just plays any discs. That's why I told everyone, buy an ODE. I told you guys years ago. RWK, what's up, man? Alright, stop raining, so. I gotta go to the supermarket and get food for tonight. Which Fred is working, so I'll probably see Fred. Is the register still on, or I can turn it off? That's still on. Let me see, Dreamcast. Dreamcast. Region free BIOS modded $199. So there you go. It's $199. And it's got the fan mod. So you don't hear the fan, but it's an actual fan, so it's a good quality fan. I turn off the register. No, Fred's doing a double shift at work. So we got the Pro RWK, no problem, at the GameStop Frank went to, outside the mall. The girl took all the games, and I got an $812 store credit. We got the Pro and the disc drive. So we're ready to rock and roll now. Yeah, we're good. And Mental 9R should be getting his tomorrow. I can't wait to see his unboxing video for that. That's it, man. It's time to go PlayStation. As much as I don't want to. Xbox done fucked up. Too many times. Okay, I'm gonna lock this stuff up. Put this back in the kiosk. Come on, what are you doing, man? Sad to see the state of Expo. Yeah, I know. It sucks. I'll be playing Mario Kart and Breath of the Wild. And then I'll go to Tears of the Kingdom when I'm done with that. But yeah. Those are the ones I'll be playing. Oh, they'll die. I'm telling you, that June showcase, that's the end. That's the end, buddy. Tears of the Kingdom is Cody. Fuck Cody Rhodes. That guy's an asshole. Cody Rhodes, he sucks big fat balls, that guy. Corky Rhodes. Remember Corky from Life Goes On? That's why I call Cody Rhodes Corky. Corky Rhodes. Corky should have been the champion, not Cody. At least Corky has charisma. Cody doesn't have any of that. Yeah, you know, that might happen. June is D-Day for Xbox. That is fuck day, yeah, well. Well, we'll be live. We're going to stream that show. We're going to be here in person streaming it for you guys. Everyone's going to be here, except for Anthony, because he's going to be in the UK. But we're all going to be here playing the Switch, too. And then we're going to watch the Xbox show, and we're going to go live with you guys, and that's it, man. If it ends, it ends. Yeah, she'll be streaming tonight. That's what I'm streaming now. I'll be honest with you guys, I'm going to go get food to cook for later, but I'm probably going to fucking pass out when I go home. I only got 2 hours sleep. If Xbox dies, Axel will rename his show Good Morning PlayStation. I don't know about that, but you got to talk to him about that, not me. I don't own that thing. I think he'll be okay. Good Morning Switch. Hey, maybe he'll name it Good Morning Nintendo. Who knows? He likes Nintendo. That's the fucking problem, man. Like, Xbox is so cool, and they're just killing it. It's like you're taking it away from us. Why, man? Because you didn't make enough money? That's your fucking problem. Like, you got a team full of, like, experts over there at Microsoft, and you can't figure out how to sell a machine? So that's my fault? The guy that bought the machine, it's my fault that I bought it? Thanks for blaming your customers. Good morning, corporate greed. Oh, man. I mean, it is. It's corporate greed. This has nothing to do with the fucking tariffs. This is, hey, they're raising tariffs on shit. So let's just raise the price now and make people think it's the tariffs. That's all that shit is. And they're not the only company doing it. Sony's about to do it. Nintendo said today that they'll raise the price of the machine if the tariffs get too out of control. It's like, dude, you moved your fucking manufacturing to a place that doesn't got the tariffs or it doesn't get a big hit of it. So what the fuck? That's all bullshit. Just like drugs. Oh, man. Well, yeah, because they get to steal. Dude, the pharmaceutical companies have been doing this shit for years. They raise the price of the medicines on purpose. It has nothing to do with the fucking stock market or none of that. They just, one day they're like, hey, you know what? We're just going to rimrod people. Credit card companies with the interest rates. Hey, you know, one day we're just going to charge 300%. Because we feel like it. This is no different. This generation of consoles suck, overpriced consoles, not enough games. Yeah, I know. It really does suck. That's why I was like, oh, Nintendo will save everybody, but Nintendo kind of fucked up too, you know? I think Nintendo will have more fun games for sure, but you gotta pay, and that's the problem. You gotta pay to play, unfortunately. That's why I traded all this shit in, so I don't have to put any money out. No one is there to enforce it. Yeah, I know. Well, let's be honest here. That's what the government should be fucking doing. But the problem is they're in the pockets of all these corporations. So they're not going to. They're going to turn a blind eye. That's the shit that needs to be fixed, and it'll never be fixed. So we just got to deal with it. Look at Apple. When they announced that the tariffs were coming, Apple fucking flew in a bunch of phones and shit. Like, dude, what a bunch of pussies, you know? Nintendo poured gasoline on the fire. Yeah, they sure did. That's why, you know, you need regulation on stuff. You need regulation on these digital games. You need regulation on the consoles and shit. Like, these corporations, look at Microsoft. They sold you a fucking Xbox, and then they turn around and said, yeah, you know what? We're changing our plans. You don't need an Xbox anymore. Well, then give me my money back. What the fuck are you doing? You can't do that. We need regulation, man. So if these companies step out of line, we snap them right back into place. But nobody's protecting the consumer. All the corporations get the fucking. Oh yeah, we changed course, but we're not going to give you your money back, even though we decided to change course. Oh, that's what the FTC or FCC, whoever the fuck needs to step in and be like, hey, you can't do this to the consumer. You can't steal their money like that. That's where they need to step in. They have lemon laws for cars. How come they don't have that shit for electronics? It should be electronics over $300. Lemon laws. You pay over $300, that thing should work for 10 years. Or they shouldn't change the course of what they're doing. Well, you know, whatever. Yeah, he did fuck everybody. And that's the funny part. All these Xbox guys are stupid. Ooh, well, we're gonna get great games out of you motherfuckers. You got robbed from the box. You're gonna get all these great games. Where are you gonna play them next gen? Up your ass? The handheld? Where are you gonna fucking play them? You're gonna have to buy PlayStation and play them. You're so worried about this fucking fictitious war in your fucking head that you don't understand what's going on. We're getting fucked. That's why last night I freaked out because I was like, nobody thinks for 5 seconds. When you say this doesn't affect you, it does. There won't be a console next gen for you to fucking play on. Then you're going to have to go to PlayStation. But nobody fucking listens. Everyone wants to hear what they want to hear. And that's fine. Whatever. When it hits you in the fucking face that you have to only buy a Nintendo or a PlayStation next generation, yeah, you could build a PC, but if you just want a console, you're going to have to choose one of those two. And I don't think a lot of people are going to choose Nintendo for third-party stuff. Dude, if Phil Spencer farted, they say it was like roses. It smells like roses. You know what I mean? Bullshit. He fucked everybody, this guy. And then he's got the balls to say, well, I never said that those games weren't going. It's like, dude, you did and you didn't. Okay? The way that he fucking worded it. When you have to talk like that, you're full of shit. Used car salesman. That's alright, because now he lost a lot of people. No one's going to buy that next. No, who the fuck is going to go out and buy that thing? Who? I'm not buying shit. I'm done. I already got robbed. I'm good. Wish Capcom would show up with something. I don't know. Maybe I'll get something. Who knows? Capcom. Capcom has to be putting games on the Switch too. I'm sure you'll get RE4 remake on that thing. Probably run at 30 FPS, but it'll still be pretty cool to have it on here. I'm gonna put this kiosk away. on, buddy. HDMI. HDMI 1, bud. There we go. Controller. There we go. Any final questions before I go? I'm getting bored with RE4. Play it. Yeah, I know, but it's a good game. That's why I stopped playing it for a little bit, because I didn't want to get too bored of it. But I got to go back and play it with John Cena and Shrek. That has to happen. One more time. It's John Cena's final year. Hey, if they could get that to run at 60 on the Switch too, that would be crazy. Even if it's like 1080p 60, I'll take it. In handheld mode, 60 FPS, holy shit. You could do that with the Lenovo Legion Go, but still. When does Xbox come out? I don't know. Bro, Gaming After Dark was fucking fire the other night. Not gonna lie, that was great. I mean, we always do a great job every Tuesday, but that was like... The fact that the chat room was agreeing with everything we were saying... You know, we were worried that the chat was going to get mad. But I think the chat's starting to come around and like, yeah, we're getting fucked. You know? It's good. It's good. It's good that a lot more people are starting to wake up. Let's see what the fuck is happening. Oh, the more games they sell on PlayStation, the more money they make, and then they can put that towards it. And then it doesn't matter. So they're gonna make $28 profit from Gears, Microsoft. They're gonna make $28. What are you gonna do with that $28? What are you gonna do with it? That $28, where's it gonna go? Is $28 per person gonna help the devs? Is it gonna help the guy cleaning the fucking garbage at Microsoft? Where's it gonna go? They have money. Don't you understand? They just don't want to spend it anymore. They want to make more money. The studios already have their budgets. They're ready to go, okay? That's like when you went to the movie theater and it said, don't download a movie because the lighting guy doesn't get paid. Motherfucker, that's the first guy that gets paid before they start filming a movie. The lighting guy is not waiting for the DVD to come out for you not to download it and get royalties off a DVD. The lighting guy is the first guy to get paid before they film the movie. So don't give me that bullshit. It's going to go into the development of more games. They already have their budgets. The fucking $28 go right back to Microsoft's pocket. You guys act like they're fucking broke. They're a $3 trillion company. They got money. They fucking give each division a budget, and that's what they got to work with. I don't know, man. You can't get through to some people. The problem is they're fans, but they can't see what's going on. They're just blinded fans. And that's the problem. Record profits, right? Record profits, but they need $28 per copy of Gears E-Day. What sense does that make? What happens when Satya gets tired of making games? I don't know. There's no speculation at the end of the day. But you never know. Like, we didn't think they were going to tell us the box didn't mean shit. We thought when we bought the machine in 2020, that was going to be the world's most powerful machine. And Xbox was going to win this generation again, which they almost did. I mean, they pretty much did. But they gave Sony a mercy killing. Or they didn't give them a mercy killing. They showed Sony mercy. And then they put their games on there. And again, I don't care where they put the game. I'm going to buy it on PlayStation. The thing is, though, it's a symbolization that they are done with their own console. And people keep bringing up fucking Sega. Okay. Sega died. Sega wasn't still alive and said, we're going to put Sonic on Nintendo. And we still got hardware coming out and stay with us and don't worry. Sega didn't do it. Sega dropped dead, and then they put fucking Sonic on Nintendo. Why does everyone act like Sega did this shit before? They did not do this. Microsoft is the only company to fucking pull this. They have a current machine out, and they're putting their shit somewhere else. Everyone brings up Sega. It's like, you guys, you probably weren't even born when that shit went down. Like, you weren't born and you weren't paying attention, because that's not what happened. Sega died. Then they put Sonic on Nintendo. They didn't say, oh yeah, we're dying, we got to put Sonic on Nintendo to stay alive. They didn't do that. They died, became third-party publisher, and that was it. They were rocking and rolling, and they've been doing great ever since. And that's what's going to happen to Microsoft. They're going to rock and roll, and they're going to be great. But enough of the bullshit. They're fucking getting rid of the console. All the signs have pointed to it. We just have to accept and move on. I enjoy the Series X for what it is, but that's it. It's the last one. Then I gotta start building my fucking library on Steam and Nintendo. Although on Steam I have tons of games on there, so I'm good, but I gotta build my library on fucking PlayStation and shit now. Which I didn't want to do, but now I gotta do it. Quick resume. Oh yeah, fuck that. Falling asleep over here. I got 2 hours of sleep. I gotta run to the supermarket, grab dinner, and go home and pass out. All right, take care, RWK. Don't forget my wife is streaming tonight around 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, something like that. So I'll share everything out. Just stay tuned for that.